Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another video. Since yesterday's little battle with the ZX Spectrum and the Herculean task that it seemed to be to get the one BS 1 biz interface the interface one working, I thought we'd try it again now that we've all had a good night's sleep and we're all terribly excited to play the Spectrum. Now, for those of you who are from the United States and don't know what a ZX Spectrum is, it was marketed in the States by Timex, a slightly better version of what we had in the UK. But the ZX Spectrum was, in all fairness, quite a poor machine of very low specifications, very cheaply made. It was made at a cost, it was made to be cheap, and it was cheap. I don't think anybody would. A beloved machine that is fondly thought of by many hundreds of thousands of people. So, back to my nonsense. This is my ZX Spectrum. We're running on the interface one again, the modern version. We have the SD card. I've copied over 20,000 images. So we're going to browse through and see what exciting things make me reminisce about the ZX Spectrum. There should be quite a few. I had a ZX for a couple of years and did have a lot of games. We used to swap games in the playground. It's very difficult to say. So I did get to see and play a lot of the ZX Spectrum library back in the day. This would be 84 or 5 era. Yeah, 84 or 5. So we're in the first directory of the interface 1. It is the hashtag interface, which I presume means it is simply anything with a number, i.e. 1942, 1943, 1984, etc. 007. Now, as soon as I see 007, my first memory of 007 is an actual, just looking at my jumper there in the background, ignore it. The 007 I remember was the tape copying software, which itself came on a copied cassette, which hardly seems right and proper. But that was called 007. 007 Super Spy, Super Copier, or something like that. But anyway, let's look on menu 1. What have we got? 10th frame, bowling game, I know what that is. 16K chess, which can only be 16K chess. 1942, I know what 1942, 1942, I know what that is. I still don't know why the joystick won't go down below. Oh. Seems a bit odd, doesn't it? Still won't go to the bottom. So if there's any particular game I like on the bottom 4, we've had it. Unless there's some other way of manipulating the keys and interface. I don't know. I've only just got it. This is the first proper play I've had with it, other than yesterday's exciting adventures. But I don't count on that page. We have 985, 1999, First Division Manager, football. I probably do remember playing football, First Division Manager. But I'm not interested tonight. To the Manor Born. On another occasion I will have a look at that, because I had to sit and watch The Manor Born every Sunday night, I think it was, on TV with my mum and stepdad. Now this is a 3D Death Chase, and if you look at the size of the game, it's 6,915 bytes. It's a 16K game, which is why it's only 6,000. Most of them are there's one that's 46,000. That's really pushing the 48K. But let's play 3D Death Chase, which is one of the most famous Spectrum games by Melvin somebody, and it's 1983. That's what I'm going for. It doesn't bloody work. Can you believe it? Well, I can believe it. So we'll just reset it, go back into the menu, because I think I've nailed it. Okay. So 3D Death Case. I don't know what it is there. If I click 7, will it go? No, it won't. Perhaps there's another 3D Death Chase. Oh, that's a shame, that don't work. 3D Labyrinth. Don't remember that at all. All I'm going to play is the games that I remember from back in the day. 5 minutes in, we've played nothing, so we're still on schedule really for having a good full-length video with actually absolutely no games. Five-a-side. 747 Flight Simulator. Yes, I do remember that. It's awful, I think, but I do think I remember that. Okay, so that's the numbers section. Pants, really. So next drive is S. 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 What's happened? B. Hang on a minute. Let's go back. How do you go back? W. That's where we were, wasn't it? Right, S. What happened to A then? I'm sure I copied A over. Oh, perhaps I didn't. I think I did. I think I did. Okay, what have we got? What have we got? B. McGewitt. That'll be Barry McGuigan's boxing. Now just sheer purely. What? Okay. Cool. That's pretty wicked. Oh, we'll not bother with them. Backgammon. Backpack. Baghdad. That seems pretty dreadful. Back to School. Back to School is a famous game on the Spectrum. Never played it. Not interested. But it is a famous game. Ball Blazer, another famous game. Not interested. I didn't have it, and for the sake of this video, we're not going to look at it. This is purely what I had at the time. A Bard's Tale. Oh. See the size of the file? 296090. That's because it's a multi-load game. And I think this interface can handle multi-loads. I think probably maybe. We shall see. There's quite a few multi-loads. Basketball. I don't know why they made a game out of basketball. I couldn't. It's crap. Might just be me. Batman. Which Batman is it? There's loads of Batmans. Not interested. Battleship, Battle Car, Battle of Britain. Guadalcanal has just sprung to my mind. Batty, which is the bat-ball game. BC's Quest for Tyres. Oh. How do I go down that far? Line up, line down. Alright, line up, line down. So it's A. Oh, flipping brilliant. BC's Quest. How do I do it? Enter. Page up, page. Line up, line down. Do I just press the... Do I just press enter? Space. Home, era, end, copy, rename, back, go back, direction, select is... What? Space? It is space. Good. I'm pleased the protection has been removed because I was worried about that. You don't need unnecessary protection, boys and girls. What am I waiting for? What are you waiting for? Christmas? Oh, come on. All this does take me back to playing games back in the day. No instructions, no idea what joystick interface it used, no clue how to get things working. This is pretty much as it was back in the day. This is it. Alright, I'm not bothered with that. I don't want to make this into a marathon video, although it does show signs of becoming a marathon video. But at least we know we can use Q and A. Balderdash 2. Where's Balderdash 1? What's next? P. Beachhead. Oh, Beachhead. Beachhead 2. Never played Beachhead 2. Beam Rider. Nah. Bedlam. Begin. See, the names don't mean a lot to me, but if I find one that I do know, it will. A distant bell will chime. I might edit one in so there is a bell chiming when I say, or a light bulb perhaps. Bing. Bermuda. BFG. Is that a big friendly giant? Bigfoot. Big nose. Biggles. Yeah, I did play Biggles. Billy the Kid. Bimbo. Biology. Biology. Bismarck. Blackjack. Blagger. 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 I had Blagger. Son of Blagger I had on cassette. Blackjack. I don't know, I did look at these last night in the last video, but we're on B, and B we're sticking for the moment. Blue Max. I had that on the 64. Don't think I had it on the Spectrum. BMX Simulator. I did have this on the Spectrum. In fact, we'll play it. Codemasters. Can you hear that? That is funky music, kids. C for control options. What? One player, yep. Okay. Space to change. Oh, the space bar is a little bit flaky. Okay. I need to sample the music, really. What do you do? Oh, it's 5 buttons pedal. Obviously, the fat kid on the bike at the back is me. Although, oh bollocks! Although in truth, in those days, I was where am I? Really? Oi, git! Which way am I pointing? Fell off. Ah, shit. Why am I pointing the wrong way? Yeah, fuck. Ah, fuck. What are you, fucking horse's ass? Action replay. That's awful. I don't want to play that anymore. It makes me feel bad. Go away with your simulated BMX bicycles. We may have got the hang of using the interface. It's only taken on and off 3 or 4 days, but I've got the hang of it now. But Bobby Bear? Bob? The Codemaster stuff was all in this era, budget games, and they were very much budget games. So don't expect much. Bombjack, okay, that's where we were yesterday. Booty is the pirate ship thing, which I had on the 64, not the Spectrum. Board of the Rings. I was interested in playing that, but I never did. But not today. Balderdash. Yeah, Balderdash. Did I have it on the Spectrum? I'm not sure. Can you hear that? I did have it on the Spectrum. The gaudy rednessness brings back memories. Did I have it on the Spectrum? Do you know, I'm not sure. I know I had it on the 64 and played it a lot on the 64. I think. It's too familiar for me not to have played it. Oh my god, the scrolling is a little bit... It's actually making me feel ill. Perhaps I didn't have it on the Spectrum then. Okay, well I might be telling lies. Well, the object of the game, clearly, is to collect the diamonds. The rocks will fall down on you in a gravity-type way, which makes no sense as you're looking from above. But we'll forget about that. Ah, shit. Okay, fair enough. We're going to reset now and boot straight back into the menu. Cool. Run. Like I say, I've just put a cap on the composite line in on this computer. I never did it before. So hopefully the picture's a little bit better quality. It does look like it's reasonable. Actually, it looks pretty good, pretty damn good. It wasn't that good back in the day, kids. On a CRTV, tuned in with the coax on channel, was it 38, 39? God, it was awful. Bounder. I had Bounder. I hated this with a passion. Could not do it. What's T mean? Is that a tap? T must be a tap and a Z will be a ZX. I think it's loading. Don't know what the hell that was. Oh yeah. Press any key for options. Okay. Kempston, because we have a Kempston interface. 3 play. You're a tennis ball and you have to bounce on platforms. F off, bird. Shit. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. That's a jump. That's a jump. Oh, I have 2 balls, which is handy. Everything's out to get in this goddamn game. The more you push... Oh, fuckity fuck. The more you push forward, the bigger of the trajectory of the ball. Well, don't remember saying this. Big bounce. Small bounce. Small bounce. Big bounce. Oh, shit. Big bounce. Big bounce. Small bounce. Big bounce. Cool. 1,000. 10,000. Wizard. Bonus jumps. I can't imagine what the premise of this game is. Other than, oh my god, I'm drinking my tea. Yeah, fuck. What? Oh, that's all, folks. It was a wickedly difficult game. As you can see by my prowess, I did make it look easy. But to the untrained player, it is quite difficult. Let's reboot. So that's Bounder, you Bounder. Bowling, boxers. Brainiac, Brainwave, Breakout, yeah. Brewery, Bruce Lee. We've got to have a bit of Bruce. 27k, is that what it is? Where's all my other Ks? Huh. Spectrum version by Ocean. Suitably enough music. C is, let's have Kempston. Enter to begin. That's me, folks. That is me, Mr. Bruce Lee, who seemingly collects Lee. My deed. I deed. Oh, fuckity fuck. Rebooted. Okay. Bruce Lee again. Bubble Bobble. Never played those in the Spectrum. Buck Rogers. Did have Spectrum? Probably had Buck Rogers in the Spectrum. It's not that interesting. Boogie Boy. Yeah. doing to me? My menus are all over the place. So I don't like Buggy Boy, which is no loss. Right, Bugsy. I used to play this for hours. Mainly because I didn't know how... Oh no, it weren't that. Mugsy it was, not bloody Bugsy. Do you know, I've loaded this up before incorrectly. Written by St. Bride's School. The struggle of one small rabbit to build a successful career in the fascinating world of organised crime. It's a strange font. It is an ordinary evening in the common room at St. Bride's Girls. Oh, at St. Bride's. Girls are sipping a cosy supper-time cup of cocoa. Cocoa? Who the hell calls it cocoa? It's cocoa. In one corner, a quiet game of poker is in progress. Poker at St. Bride's School? While at the little table, Trixie Trinian is writing about her adventures in the very big caves in the hope of selling them to a Sunday paper. So let's just look at what's happening in this quiet girls' school in suburban Britain in the 1980s. They're playing poker, they're drinking cocoa, and writing stories to sell to a national newspaper. Suddenly, I don't care, to be honest. Suddenly the spectrum resets. A quiet hush falls upon the table. The girls' dorm is out of range. Mrs. Smithers enters and types run, and the menu begins. Bullseye. Oh no. But what? Butching? Okay, that's the end of B. Good for that. Next drive S. C. Cool. Got an itch, excuse me. C5 Clive. I do know what that is, but I didn't have it. Caesar. Did I have Caesar on the specky? No, that was Mega. P. Next. California Games. Calypso. Camelot. Cannibal. Capcom. Captain Dynamo. Nope. Cargo. Out of sheer curiosity, I would like to know what Cargo is. Science Horizons. Ooh, now I'm... What is your rank? Are you a master, a chief officer, second mate, or a cadet? I am... Space Moves. Second mate, I think. Chicago. Yep. This is not what I was thinking at all. What I was thinking was, is this a game I'm getting mixed up with the BBC? Where you control the crane and you type in coordinates to pick a box up and it puts it on a ship. Well, clearly it's not that. Cascade. Casino. Castle. Lots of castles. What? Cauldron 1. Cauldron 1. I scroll, yes. Scroll what? That didn't work. Cauldron I had, and I enjoyed, I think. But, what the bloody humbug. But I was deeply disappointed by Cauldron 2. Cascade. Casey Jones. What's happening now? Oh, who cares? Centerpods, Challenge, Chaos, Chase HQ. Did I have Chase HQ? It might... No, I didn't. Oh, I quite like to play that, but no, that's not in the remit of what we're doing. Checkered, it will be Checkered Flag, I think. And Checkered Flag came with the Sinclair in the pack. It was a Sinclair pack of games that came with the Specky. Oh shit, press the button, I didn't see the writing. Use space to select, then enter. Well, it's got to be Brands Hatch. No, where's Silverstone? There we go. Silverstone, because that's about 2 miles up the road from me. Number of laps, just one if you don't mind. McFaster Special, a Scion Pegasus or a Ferretti Turbo. I'm going to go for a Scion as we're a Spectrum. There you go, even the Scion on the wing. I can't remember what the keys are. Oh, that's we're in gear. Okay. So we've got gears. So accelerate must be. Okay. So we've got keys for left and right persons. I'm bored with that. Even back in the day, that was a particularly poor game. Not to say it was bad particularly, it was just very early in the Spectrum's life. Things did improve greatly as time went on. Promise. There was one game particularly which I'm interested in playing that I don't know the name of, but I'll probably know it when I see it. It's a helicopter game and you fly through a city and there's black orbs like discs in a 3D city, and you fly through it and you drive over them. But if you go too high, you're in clouds. If you go too low, it cracks your windscreen. I think something like that. Chiller. Didn't have Chiller, but I remember seeing the cassette of that. It had like a Michael Jackson Thriller-esque screenshot. I think Chucky Egg. Now I did have Chucky Egg on the Spectrum, and I did play Chucky Egg on the Spectrum. So we're going to play Chucky on the Spectrum. Okay, S to start, R to redefine keys. Oh my god. Okay, up, down, I do apologise for sneezing. Left, right. S to start. This is going to be awful. 1 off at 1 player. Cool. This has been some years. And yeah, the space is not the best. Quick enough there, sunshine. We're talking a master Chucky Egg player here. Look at that. Glad I'm recording this. Norris McWhirter will be phoning me up later. Are you the championship player, Chucky Egg player type person? Well, actually, Norris, yes I am. 'Tis I. Right, that's it. Chucky Egg. I did quite like Chucky Egg, to be honest. Okay. Chuck Man. Chuck Yeager. Sid Circuit. Cisco Heat. City Bomber. I've probably had City Bomber. Everybody knows what City Bomber is. CJ. No. Cobra. Cobra. Is that... Oh, fuckity fuck. Z is obviously load. What was that I've just clicked on? Classic Trainer 2. That's quite a good picture. But I don't want to play that because it's completely wrong and I don't remember it. So there. Oh me. Yeah, Z is load, which I've just found out. Does it say Z make snap? Really? Cobra. Crime is the disease, he is the cure. Infinite lies. No. No, no, no. Martin Galway. Wonder what he thought working on a Spectrum after working on the 64. Kempston. That's I don't really know what's happening. Is that all I can do? Headbutt. Why she got a penny? Oh my god. What's that shite? Absolute shower of shite. I vaguely remember playing that, and I can't have done. 1986. 1986. Didn't have both LEDs on. Both LEDs reset. What? Don't make me out to be a liar. It's been working nice for the last half an hour. Cobra. Yeah, shite. Cobra. Cock attack. Attack of the cock. Codename Matt. I did have codename Matt. Colditz. I did have Colditz and I didn't know how to work it. This Colditz, yeah. Fuck. Colditz. The cassette tape broke on Colditz right near the end. So I cut a little bit out and sellotaped it back together, the cassette reels. And it did continue to load. No, I've gone too far, haven't I? Colony. I think I had Colony. Combat, and that'll be Combat Links, I presume. Oh no, that's Combat Links. Didn't know how to work it. Looked good, but didn't know how to work it. Comet, don't know. Commando. Is that my commando? Oh, fuck. Does anything work on this machine? Come on, I'm trying to impress people. This is a video. We're live here. Are you randomised? Not sure if I am randomised. I suppose I could be randomised. Cobra. Commando. Oh, I don't like Commando. Oh. See, if I knew which ones didn't work, I could probably reload them from the World of Spectrum website. But that's okay. Commando, Connect 4 Convoy. Cookie was the car game. Top down. Well, I remember it, so we better play it. No, it wasn't Cookie. What am I thinking of? What am I thinking of? I don't mean that at all. Cookie. No, this is not what I'm thinking of. No. No. Awful. What am I thinking of? Nookie? Oh no, that's something else. Something else entirely. Go back to Cobra. Oh no, Cookie. Okay. Cosmic Cosmos. No. Countdown. Cowboy. Don't remember these. Cricket Cribs. Critical Mass will be one of them. One of those two. Durell. I did play that because it was so hard. Crusoe. Custard. Cyclone. Now is the Cyclone is in the helicopter? Yes it is. Vortex software. Cool. You're a helicopter pilot. We have to rescue the civilians. This is a great game. This video may be an hour long, so I do apologise. How'd you go up? Oh, that's I remember. Oh god, yeah I do. Map somewhere. Where am I? Am I the H? Probably. So it's fire button to go in whatever direction you're going in. And up and down is altitude, which is fairly straightforward. So where are people then? I have fuel somewhere. Fuel, okay. Oh, yeah, there's people. So your shadow denotes... Shit. Is that enough? Alright, okay. This is way before Desert Strike. And it is basically the same mechanic. Wind's getting up, so I'm going to park up. Beware aircraft. Where's the Hurricane? Oh, it's miles away we're talking about. I used to love this. In fact, I'm going to do a video on this. I'm going to find out all about this game. Vortex software. So how many bods is that? Is that 3 bods? Where's the next island? That's Giants. Base. Fuel half. Alright, we'll go at the base then. Cool. Base. You can crash into trees and all that kind of stuff. There's my base. Wind's getting up. Oh no, it's just gone down. You have to press down gently rather than crashing and sending everyone to a fiery grave. But that's Cyclone. I don't want to play it. I'm going to do a video of that on its own. Because that's a favourite. Don't be giving me a hard time or I shall have to beat you to a pulp. Okay. But I mean to power off, so that's going to bugger up the whole video editing shit. Oh. Run. Okay. Look. I wonder if it's when the spectrum gets warm it starts to play out. Yeah. Cyclone. Okay. So next drive is S. Scroll. Look, you're starting to naff me off now. Play nice. There you are. Next drive is, what's the next drive? Drive name S. D, okay. What have we got in D? Dalek, Dallas, Dandare, Dandy. Oh, we looked at these last night. Dark Star. The high score on Dark Star is fantastic. I don't know if it's randomised every time you play the game, but there's a story in the high score list. It's like a score, I don't know if it's a top 10 or top 20. Excuse me, and it goes something like, I can hear them coming. This is top score. And then the next line underneath. The phone line's dead. Next line. I can hear voices below. Next line. I can hear them on the stairs. Next line. The voices are growing louder. Next line. They're almost here now. Next line. And it says something like, the lights have gone out. And that's the whole of the high score table. When I read this, it's a variation of that, and that's not exactly what it was, but it was something like that. But I find it fascinating, that little story, just in a score table. And normally it'd say player 1, Bob, or Fred, or Konami, or whatever. But this had a story in the titles, in the high score title. And it made an everlasting impression on me. Even now, I remember it. I was obviously very young and impressionable in those days. But just those few lines, it really conveyed to me how a story can impact your imagination. Anyway, Death Star. There's lots of Star Warsy type things. Don't remember Death Star, but Defender, Death Crown. That's not Defender of the Crown, is it? Death Crown. Got the arse on. I suppose I could really edit this as it's a recording, and cut all the rubbish out. But I won't do that. I do enjoy seeing all the balls ups, because everyone edits their videos, and you think, looking at them, oh, you just turn these old computers on, press go, and it works perfectly, and everything's tickety-boo. Well, I can assure you it isn't. I was at the Amiga show, or an Amiga show, the Geek Fest a few weeks ago. It took us the best part of probably 2 hours to get my Amiga 600 connected to a projector and emitting sound. We could get any variation of the above, but on no occasion could we get it creating sound. But we did eventually, but it took a considerable amount of time. So D, what are we up to now? 41 minutes. Might let it run to an hour. Dallas, Dan. Oh, I've been on D already. It's all familiar. Dan Dare. Darkstone. Oh, we've already been here, haven't we? Death Chase. Defender. Right, okay. Delta. Delta. That's a shoot 'em up. Or is it Delta Wheel? That's a shoot 'em up. One of them. Desert Rats. Deus Ex Machina. I will put these games on, but there's no point putting it on now because I don't know how to play it. I don't know anything about it. It'll be just another game that I'll put on and I can't play. It's bad enough playing the games that I can't play, and I've played them before without having a new one. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. Dogfight, Dollars, Domino, Don Juan, Donkey Kong, Doomdark. Ah, Doomdark. When I was a kid and we lived in Yorkshire, we used to drive down to Milton Keynes to see my brother, his wife, and their little kiddies. And we used to make this trip a handful of times a year. They used to come up at Christmas and so on and so forth. But on one of the trips down, we used to always stop at Leicester Services, which is 3/4 of the way down on the journey. So once you stopped at Leicester Services, we'd have a cup of tea at whatever it was. You knew you were 3/4 from your destination. Anyway, one particular time we stopped at Leicester Services, and they had in whatever the newsagent's type shop is that's in there. I'm sure it's still there now. It had a cassette tape section, and in the cassette tape section, or at the side of it, there was a bargain bin, which literally was a wireframe bin, and it had loads of cassette tapes in there. And the one that was on top was Doomdark's Revenge with the ZX Spectrum in a yellow packet. I've recently bought the packet again, the box with the game in, purely for this, and it had on it I think it had the Spectrum images, but it had the horsebacked rider with mountains in the background. I think it might have had a handful of characters. You will know, I'm sure, what Doomsdark Revenge is. And Doomsdark Revenge by, I'll play it. Is it? That's it. That was the picture, I think, more or less. Mike Singleton, that's right. Luxor, the moon prince, stands at the gate of Vaknor, looking north to the plains of Avinel. This is my gripe with these games. I can never pronounce the goddamn words. If I do one of these games, they're going to have normal words, normal places. Luxor, the moon prince. Well, I've got no problem with that. Gandalf the Brave and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, that was the game, and I bought it. Mum bought it for me. It was reduced. It was probably £1 or £1.99 or something, and it never worked. No, it would never load. Loading error. Loading error. It would never ever load. So I never got to play it. But I was fascinated by the box art. Can't remember if it had a booklet in it. Probably did. Gamers in those days usually did. But yeah, I never actually got to play it, so I still don't have to play it now. Dracula, Driller, that's a later game. Drive in, Dr. Jekyll, Druid, yeah, I Druid, Darkstar. I think I Darkstar. D-Test, I don't know what that is. Dougie, Dummy Run. Dundark. Remember the name. Don't know what it is. Okay. Next drive is what? S. Need to speed this up a bit. Eagle's Nest. Earth Defenders. No, Ed the Duck. Is it Ed the Duck? I'm sure it is. Oh yeah, Ed the Duck, there it is. Ed the Duck. What a load of shite. Ideon. Election. Not sure if I had Elite. I may have had Elite. Let's play it. Well, at least just put it on anyway. Yeah, fucking nuts. Elite, another game for my sins. I don't know how to play it. Oh, I've got to change drive. Elite, oh, well, everybody knows what Elite is. We'll put Elite on. Empire, Encounter, Enduro Racer. Oh god, I've got to put that on. Oh, what's in? That's Enduro Racer. Ooh. What does that mean? I think that means it. Don't know it. Enduro Racer. This is another one that except was swapped around at school. But this was getting to the end of my reign of the Spectrum, so I'll be interested to see what year this is. Within a few months, anyway. Enduro. Let's try the next. Enduro 2. Don't know what that is. On the capture software, I've got a red border with a black screen. On the TV, I've just got a black screen. So whatever it is, I don't like it. Now, I dare say that some software won't like having an interface 2 plugged in because it will use some RAM. Perhaps 7.6. Yeah, it will use some RAM of some description. I don't doubt, of the 48K. So I'll get the arsehole. Enduro 48. Perhaps that's what I'm doing wrong. Oh shit. Perhaps it's Enduro 48. Yes, it is. Okay, chain, space or fire. Any other key to advance? Kempston. Have I got menu control? I do. Yeah, this game. My brother asked me once. How do you accelerate? Well, he didn't ask me that, but he said, have you got any games that look like the arcade? The best I could come up with on the Spectrum was Enduro Racer. Because even then, I knew that it wasn't an arcade machine. Didn't know why, but I just knew it wasn't. And that was one of the reasons, that and the awful sound, was one of the reasons why I changed to the 64. And I was blown away by the sound on the C64. Absolutely fabulous. So much better than the Spectrum. But, as my friend pointed out to me, the thing is with the Spectrum, you see, it can have much more detailed graphics. Yes, the sound is not very good, but you can make your own sound and imagine. It leaves much more to the imagination. And I sat there attentively and thought, no. Buy a 64, it's much better. Extended play. My god, I'm awesome. I haven't... shit. Oh. I haven't played that in a lot of years. I'm not going to play it now either. But that's Enduro Racer. What I want to try and do is not make this the longest video on earth. I've got 10 minutes left, so wherever I get in 10 minutes, I'll continue at another time. But yeah, I want to try and find games that sort of, you know, ring a distant bell. Escape. E-SWAT. E.T. E.T. I never knew E.T. was on the Spectrum. E.T. games. Everest. Everyone's a Wally. I vaguely remember that. Oh. You just like irritating me, don't you? Okay. I'm going to put it back on a Duo Racer. Yep. Next drive. Oh, I see. D drive. Okay. So it'll have to be G. Galaxians. Gallipoli. Game over. Game over 1 to 8. Gangster, Garfield, Gauntlet. Yeah, everybody remembers Gauntlet. Don't know any of this. Ghostbusters. Yeah. Ghostbusters! Well, there's none of that on the Spectrum, obviously. That was a C64. Ghostly Ghost Town Ghost. Ghouls. Ghouls. Goblins. So that must be Ghouls and Goblins. Yeah. Perhaps that is that the 1 to 8 version. Why is it doing that? There's probably a good reason why it's doing this. Don't know what that reason is, but there's probably a good reason. Come on, Spectrum. Keep it together. Ghouls End. Well, that's a big file size. Look at the size of that mother. It's probably 1 to 8, isn't it? I don't think so. Gilbert. Glider Rider. Oh yeah, we'll have to go down to Glider Rider. I had this. Yeah. But never really knew how to play it. In fact, I didn't have a clue how to play it. But I could make him change from the bicycle to the hang glider. And I could fly over some perimeter wall somewhere. But I think you get shot, don't you? Let's try that Glider Rider. Yeah, that's better. Quicksilver. I remember it having better graphics. Oh, that's quite good. So let's have Kempston. And let's go. Glider Rider is a binary design production for Quicksilver. Game designed by John Pickford. What year is it? Programmed by John Pickford and Paul Aronson. Graphics by Pete Harrison and STE. Dave Whittaker. What year is it? Glider Rider is it? Oh, enough off. Now this does look very primitive. And it is. But God, you've got to press in the direction of the joystick which way you want to go. The idea is you get to some altitude, some height, and you jump onto, oh there we go, a hill. Go up the hill, you pull back on the joystick, or do you press a button? That's a motorbike. I thought it was a bicycle. Right, so we'll turn around. There's a, you press space. There is you go down and do something. Oh, I don't know what it is. But yeah, you turn into a hang glider, and you fly over the base to do stuff. Oh, you drop bombs on the gun emplacements, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Gold Rush Golf. Gordon, gotcha. GP driver. Grail. Green Beret must be here somewhere. Green, but I can't see it. Green. Don't matter. Great Escape Gremlins. Oh yeah. Oh, green. There we go. Green Beret. So many hours. Gorilla Gunpowder. Gunship. Alright, okay, next drive. Right, this will be the last drive, I think. Previous drive. What's that? W. G. E. A, B, C, D, E. What? Next drive, S. E. F. Where's F? Telling me fibs it is. Got an I. Eyeball. Don't remember that. IK Plus. International Karate. Yeah, I used to love it. Oh, we've got to play it. Into IK Plus. Designed and written by Archer McLean. 1987. 1987. No, it was on the... Yeah, okay. No, it was on the C64 then, not the Spectrum. I don't remember him being green. So the 64 I had in 87. Okay. It's getting my memories jiggled up there. IK Plus. Ikari Warriors. Eye Mask. Impossible Mission. That's all C64 stuff. Oh, Infiltrator. But again, 64. Invaders, probably. Invasion, probably. Iron Man, no. Italy. Match Day. Match Day I used to play on here. Pretty dreadful. Next drive S. Oh, you don't like doing that, do you? No doubt there's a reason for it. Don't know what it is. Sorry this has not been the most exciting of videos, but we're coming up to a 1 hour now. So I think we'll call it a day at an hour, there or thereabouts. Next drive is S. M. Keeps missing drives out, but it don't matter. Moon Patrol. Mac, Madball. Mad Mix. Magmax. Maelstrom. What time is it? 9 o'clock. Manic, which can only be Manic Miner. Hate the game. Martha, Musk. Match Point, which is the tennis game, which is surprisingly quite good. Match Point. Mean Streets. Oh, that car game will be on. Mean Streets. I'm a buzzing. Mean Streets. Mechanic. I'm just reading my message as I pretend to. Mercenary. Right, but we'll finish on Mercenary. Again, one of my favourites. 1987. 1987. Some of my memories are a little bit mixed up here then. Oh, 3 Kempston. You spend hours on the C64, not this. We're going to crash land on a planet. I'll tell you what the name is. It's not Damocles, is it? that's part 2, is it? Is it part 2? Unable to create. We're going to crash into a green blob. I don't remember it being sideways before. Yeah, that's not quite right. Ouch. Ouch indeed. Status report. Crash landed on Targ. Yeah, Targ. State of war between the Palyars and airbase. Yep. Aircraft is on pad. It is. It's the Dart, isn't it? Yep. Yep. Message received. Craft for sale. 5,000 credits. You have 9,000 credits. Do you want to buy it? Yeah, I do. Transaction completed. See, I'm a good boy. Now, oh, joystick, aren't we? The graphics are bugging up here somehow. Yeah, there's something wrong. That was a very fluid game. It worked surprisingly well on the ZX. I can only imagine it works really well on the Sinclair, but not in this particular instance. Right, we're coming to 1 hour now, folks. What I'll do is, I think I'll leave it there. So I don't really want a 2-hour video, because I'll be playing this all night. So we'll leave it there on M for Mercenary. I might come back tomorrow and continue. In fact, I will. I'll continue through the games list all the way through to the last drive. Even though a couple of the directory drives are missing. Although I have copied them over. Anyway, but that is the Interface 1 replica. That is working. It seems to be working fine. Miami Vice. Oh, that's a 64 version. So I am getting mixed up with some of my games. Mikey, yeah. And we'll close. Tap. Is it the tap it don't like? Yeah, so that'll do, folks. I'll say cheerio. I can't imagine anyone watching this for an hour. If you watch this for a whole hour, please let me know. I'll be deeply impressed. You crazy people. Okay, mercenary. That's good. I'm going to turn it off, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Thank you.